You gotta be extra loud.
He's a YouTuber for sure.
Yeah.
So actually, yes, a very big announcement. I've quit my day job, my 9 to 5, which was actually 8 to 6, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'm not doing it anymore.
And now we've officially evolved, as you've seen, into full tubers.
Full tubers. So we're giving it our all, finally. This is what we're doing full time, both of us.
Yes. And I know a lot of people have been waiting because we've read the comments throughout the years.
Yeah, and Greg's still here too, so Greg's gonna be in videos, popping in, doing his 4-wheel drive stuff, whatever he wants to do, drifting. We have some big stuff coming up. Yes, we're gonna cut off Connie's roof today, the carbon fiber roof that we made. It's so nice because it's a little dipped in, but we'll go into that in a minute. So we have some big announcements on some projects, some events that we're gonna be attending, new stuff coming up.
You want to let them know what that 240 clip was about?
Oh yes, the 240 is now getting tuned for its final time, hopefully, at MA Motorsports right now. So
it's been in the works. We've also read the comments of how so many people want to know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah, Mizey and Connie, so they will all be answered.
We've been trying to stay afloat in the meantime. Thank you for the patience.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get a roll going on today's episode.
So another big update is our line of carbon S30 parts. This is our roof, which is the first part we're going to be releasing. A bunch of guys have messaged me about these roofs. I did put something on there that I was going to be releasing them earlier, but we held off because we are actually redoing industrygarage.com. The whole website's been remade. We're going to be doing a soft launch soon, but the actual real launch of the website we'll definitely mention to people. But this will be on the actual real launch of the website as soon as it's ready. Which brings us on to the next part of this whole thing, which is my wife Mariah's 280Z, which I think you saw in the last episode. We rebuilt the engine and put carbs on it and did a lot of mechanical stuff. So it does run, not great, but we'll do a whole episode on tuning carbs and all this other stuff. And then we're going to go into making the rest of these panels in carbon as well. So we'll have a 280Z carbon roof, we'll have a 240Z carbon roof, carbon fenders, cowl. We'll probably only have door skins for now because the insides of 240, 260, and 280Z doors are all different. And I have a, what's it called? The lift gate. So you can make your own carbon fiber S30 just like mine. If you really want to. But so we'll have all those parts eventually, but we'll take you guys along for the ride again of doing it again for some reason. Which now brings us on to the world's most famous Celica.
The one that everyone keeps thinking we've denied and put to the side.
The one and only Connie. Yeah, I mean, well, so it has been here for a long time, which people are commenting like, yeah. It's
been here for 490 days.
But I assure you, Dave is a very good friend of mine. We've become pretty close, and he is like assuring me, he's like, I don't have time to work on it. Do not rush. Do not rush. So that's why it's kind of got pushed off a couple times. But the main issue we really had was took all the time to make this carbon fiber roof, straightened out his roof, but then the shape was kind of weird, so it actually buckled in.
And that was originally from when they welded the sunroof in?
Yeah, when they welded the sunroof in, it kind of warped it, so then I put a bunch of mud on it, and the shape was a little wonky, I think. So that's why once it actually bonded and got cold, it kind of popped in, and now it's like in there. So we have to crack this whole nice roof off that we just made, and tear all this stuff off and grind this stuff away, and make a new roof. But luckily, Dave has some friends that have Connie Jr.
Dude.
I don't know if this is the exact same year, but it's a very similar year, if not. They change these body styles like every 2 years. It's kind of annoying to try to figure out. And they have different versions of them. So I've already started fixing this, but we're gonna go ahead and keep doing some mud work to this. We'll do some mud work on this today, actually. What we're gonna do is take a mold of this roof, and then we'll be able to actually make a part off of this car, off of the mold, actually. So we'll have a nice, perfect finish on the outside, which will eventually get painted on Dave's car anyways. But Maybe we can convince him to put a big circle on the top in carbon or something. I don't know. We'll tell Dave that he needs to leave some of it carbon because it's cool. Maybe we can do his name in carbon, like overlay a sticker of his name and then pull it off and then.
Dude, that'd be legit.
Canadian flag, and we'll just have the little leaf or something. That'd be cool. Yeah, and then so I guess if anybody has one of these Celicas and wants a roof, shoot me an email at industrygarage@gmail.com. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep. I don't have that much space here, like 1,400 square feet. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this huge roof mold in here because I'm running out of space already. I mean, I did a lot of cleaning up the past couple weeks, but I already have a bunch of molds sitting on top of the CNC room. Like there's the diffuser mold and rear flares, and there's a bunch of other molds sitting up there. But that's it for now. I guess we should
get to work.
Get to work. So, as you can see, this roof is not perfect. A bunch of rust spots and some other small stuff, but it's fairly good. So I've already started mudding a lot of this up, and it wasn't that bad. Had a bunch of little dents on it, but it's a 50-year-old car, so. And these old tin roofs are like, the weight of me just pressing the sander button kind of like pushes the whole bit of the roof down. So
Damn.
it's very tricky to actually fix one of these roofs, but I'm doing it now for the second time. So I got some 80 grit on a DA, and I'm just gonna sand down this mud, skim it again. Then while that mud dries, we're gonna go ahead and jump over and cut off the roof that we just made for Connie. It's fun. Back to work. Do it again. So we got a nice fresh skim of top coat on here. We're gonna go to cutting off Connie's roof. We'll just cut out the intersection of it, and the border will just grind away. So I don't want to cut away more metal than there already is cut away. So
I was just about to ask, is there a certain amount that you need to cut?
well, we left a certain amount, like we left like this much metal in here. We might even go back and check the video and see where we cut in, but I want to make sure I cut inside of that so I don't cut the metal further.
Oh, okay.
And make sure I don't cut the center beam here either. So probably to cut it around and then just rip it off the center beam. We've removed it.
He's officially ripped out Connie's eyeballs. Rip out his eyeballs. Damn, back to
That nice
convertible.
Carbon roof, now trash.
Can't even use it for scraps because it got mud on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. C'est la vie. So the next step is going to be grinding and cracking the rest of this little exterior piece off. And then we just gotta make that mold, make a new piece, do it all over again.
So will you take out, like, I guess, all the screws and reuse these later?
Probably won't reuse the same ones, but I'll screw it.
Well, yeah, not the same screw, but the hole in general.
Yes. I'll try.
Oh, is that your child? I'm gonna rip out his motherfucking eyeball. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball.
How cute. X for Xavier. Damn.
Just for you.
Some baller status. My man just got thick old sheet of carbon chilling.
It was in the CNC,
Oh,
which is why there's all these weird shapes.
perfect piece of scrap.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with this?
So for the event this weekend, the Japan Classic event, we need to have taillights. We need brake lights to drive on the track. So we're taking the panels, taking the lenses, tracing them on carbon, and then gonna basically like bond them to the back so they're fully sealed taillights. Put some Deutsch connectors through them and stuff.
Dude, that's the most baller stuff ever.
Yeah. So that's enough. I'm gonna trace it. So we have the lens. It's a similar setup to when Alex came here and set this all up for us, but I didn't want the LEDs right against the lens, so we actually have like these 3/4 inch bars of polycarbonate here, and then the actual LEDs are sitting in there. So all we need to do is trace this out onto a piece of carbon, cut this out, and then drill all the holes as well, and then bond it to it. And then we have a Deutsch connector, which is a watertight motorsport spec connector. And this one's actually for it's like a firewall connector or whatever.
Damn, I like that.
So that'll bond in to the back of this panel, and then on the other end you'll just get on the car side we'll just pin these in, and then it'll just plug into the connector like this.
I love those connectors.
Yeah.
Which one is this? That's that. Nah.
So it's this one.
Yeah. Wait. Yes. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so yours is correct. Mine is back.
Such great music. Get the blood pumping.
Alright, so 1.9 pounds.
Hold that thing up. Baller.
Not bad.
It's modernized.
Yes.
Sometimes the best things is modernization. It's a little tricky word.
Cool, now we just gotta bolt these on and plug them in, and we got brakelets. Cool. All right, thanks for sticking through this video with us. Thank you for everybody in the comments that is about to tell us congratulations on quitting our job. We appreciate everybody's support. Thank you. We're so close to 100,000 subs, so if you know any car guys, tag them in something or whatever. We want to get to 100,000 subs because then we get a YouTube manager and then we can actually talk to them about how to figure out how to work the algorithm and stuff.
Because as y'all know, we don't know.
But so, thank you for watching this whole video. Next episode is actually going to be us driving the 240Z in Canada with Dave from Speed Academy. So we're going to the Japan Classic track day this coming weekend, which is, what is it? The 26th. Yeah, yep. 26th on Sunday. So if you're in Canada, come see us. It'll be 2 days from when this video is posted.